from earrings or an enhancer. Now, we've shown the enhancer on our box chain necklaces, which are also coming up in the show. So the box chain necklaces will be presented next. So if you're taking a look at the enhancers, those will be just the enhancer that you're seeing, or you're going to look at the earrings. And then if you want the necklace that goes with the enhancer, those are the box chains. So we'll give you a look at those coming up in just a minute. But we have these available for you in gorgeous color choices. So we're going to talk about your beautiful citrine that we have available here in the earring. In the center right here, this is going to be your white topaz. And this is going to be your garnet option. On QVC.com, we also have this for you in the blue topaz. Only 5 remain there. And we have the black spinel option, also 5 to go around in the earrings. Now, Bill, in the enhancer, do I have all of the color choices as well? Okay, so in the enhancer, we only have 1 remaining in the garnet option. So in the enhancer option, we have a few here in the studio. This is your blue topaz in the enhancer. Next to that right here is your citrine option, and only a dozen in the enhancer for citrine. This one is going to be at the top, is going to be your black spinel. And then we have the white topaz for you below that. So, and garnet, we only have 1 remaining, so we didn't even bring that one out here. But if you're fast, you may be able to get the garnet in that enhancer option. Your easy payment here is $30 or $38. So your enhancer is your price of $149.98, and then your earrings are going to be $189.98 as your price point. The earrings are pretty limited in total, only 86 is what I saw when I last checked these. Angela, I love the interplay of the gemstones with the sterling silver. It makes the gemstones just look so gorgeously beautiful.
It does. And this design specifically, we loved playing around with that graduation and that graduated look. With the enhancer specifically, we not only did the sterling silver in this graduated design, but the gemstones are graduated too. So at the top, you're going to have the smallest gemstone, and then they gradually get a little bit larger in size, and same as the earrings. And so they complement each other so beautifully. And there's something so beautiful and subtle about it. Like, it's not too drastic of a graduation, but it's something subtle that creates this just different effect and a different look that I think is so beautiful and complimenting.
I do too.
And I love that we did these cushion cut faceted gemstones, because whichever one you choose, they are going to sparkle, they are going to be vibrant and beautiful and, you know, just eye-catching.
Yes, they really are, whether you go with the enhancer or with the earrings. I have the enhancer on in the blue topaz. I have the earrings on in the white topaz. You are seeing all of the detail of the sterling silver, and then that sparkle and that shine of the color in the gemstone. So really, even if the gemstones weren't here, you would still see all of that amazing detail, because the artistry that goes into this piece, especially with that enhancer kind of being surrounded by all of those different textures of the sterling silver, you get a lot for your money here when it comes to this enhancer.
I couldn't agree more, because the sterling silver, yes, the gemstones are the star of the show, but there's still great amounts of sterling silver that are complementing the gemstones. And so on either side, we did our basket weave texture that trim those graduated gemstones. And then on the outside of that basket weave texture, we did our new shimmering beads that have our hammer texture, and they actually graduate in size too. So you can see the whole piece really complements each other. Starts at the smallest points at the top, works its way larger to create this really nice contrast. And then that enhancer bail is textured as well. That's our basket weave design. And I love that you can easily just pop that on to any chain. You know, I like to think of our enhancers as like, you know, that last minute thing where you're in the mirror, you have your favorite chain on, and you can just easily slip it on, you know, like, do I want to add this? Do I not? And yeah, we make it super easy for you.
Yeah, it's a really easy, so there's a, I'll see if we can kind of show it to you here, but there's a really easy, just open one up, and then you're gonna be able to pop that open and then switch it onto any chain that you want. But look at that wonderful clasp, so everything's gonna stay nice and in place. You know it's not going anywhere when you have it on there. So Angela, whether it is being placed onto our box chains, which are coming up next, or even just like a ribbon or a leather cord, you can put it on anywhere and it's gonna stay there and stay nice and secure. And it's just that really beautiful kind of inverted triangle that we're getting. It's a really beautiful option.
And I love what we did is we gave you really our top, most popular gemstones too. So if you love this design, then, I'm hoping that we have a gemstone choice for you, because the ones that we selected truly are customer favorites and really complement the design.
You're looking at the enhancers. You just saw that black spinel. We're coming up to that white topaz in the enhancers. That white topaz, only 100 remaining, and that is gorgeous. It looks like diamonds. That is beautiful. $38 gets the enhancer home on any major credit card. Over here, we also have, oh, that's where we just were, sorry. Over here, everything in the camera is backwards, so excuse me. This is going to be your blue topaz option. Only 50 remain there. And this is your citrine. 8 remain in that citrine for the enhancer. In the earrings, we also have those gorgeous designs. So here is your garnet in the earrings, which is now, we only had 1 remaining in the enhancer for garnet, so you can pick that one up. We have 25 remaining in the garnet for earrings. This in the center is going to be your white topaz. 30 there, citrine. 10 remain there in the citrine, and then we do also have blue topaz. 5 remaining there. And black spinel, also 5 remaining there. So go ahead and make sure you bring those home right away, because those are getting very, very limited for you. Okay, now we're gonna leave the enhancers out because we're gonna chat about the box chains, because so many of you wait and wanna collect and add to your J collection